Hello everyone, this is Selena from Essence of the Moon, and in today's video we are continuing with week 2 of February self-love with Debbie and Carla and Rochelle. This is from their Amethyst Ascension divination group on Facebook as well as Discord. So I am adding on to what was recommended just because that's who I am, but I did went ahead and already engraved my pink candle for self-love. In today's video I'm going to be doing a self-love ritual, self-love spell, something that we normally do this for other people. It's rare or not often that we do it for ourselves. So that being said, I have parchment paper right here, just because it makes it easier for cleanup, easier for your herbs and all of that fun stuff. So I was holding on to this candle after reading my love letter to myself and breathing, put some breathing onto the candle and adding essentially my essence to it. Making this candle mine, charging it for me. So yeah, this was a tough week, and this was definitely a difficult but very much needed self-love. February has been great and difficult in many ways. Seeing these aspects of ourselves that we normally don't talk about or don't work on or act on is probably the tough part. So that being said, here is my candle that I have already engraved and put my energy into it. Here is on one of the oils that I made. This one's Aphrodite, and I made this earlier on in one of my past videos. So I'm going to put some of that oil on there, and I'm going to rub it in towards me because I want to give myself this love and just really add it all in here. The rest of this oil you can add on yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on myself, put it on my hair, and just continue all of that love onto myself. So while this is here, I'm going to go ahead, we're going to add a couple herbs. So we're going to add some lavender, just some right there. It's probably a little too much, but that is okay because I have a lot of lavender. We're going to add some lavender. So lavender is good for it's good for love, clearing negative energies, positivity. It's good to attract positivity. Also a healing herb, which I think when you're trying to do some self-love work, I think healing is definitely needed. So this is rose. It's a for romantic relationships, love, passion, emotional balance. I'm also going to add some jasmine flower. It has a strong connection to love and beauty, sensuality, romantic love, desire, fertility, which I don't need because I already have 3 boys and I can't have any more kids. Thank goodness. And I'm going to add another, I'm going to add an herb it's an odd one. But I'm going to add some horsetail. And the reason I'm adding horsetail is because it's a healing herb. So not only does it remove negative energies, but it also helps with dealing with emotional or physical blockages. So I think the emotional blockage, so here it is part of that self-love, you know? And finally, I'm going to add some chamomile. This also helps enhance love. And it smells so good. I mean, you just open that container and you smell it. Okay, so we have some lavender, some horsetail, some rose, chamomile, and jasmine flowers. So for the sake of my dog not barking as she's taking a nap right now, and if she hears it, on my mortar and pestle, she's going to start barking. So I'm just doing it this way. Just going to add them on this way. And as you're doing that, think about what these herbs, what they do, and bringing all of that self-love to yourself. As women, as mothers, we don't do enough for ourselves. I feel like now that my kids are gone and out of the house, they're all adults now. Now that they're all gone, I'm finally able to do my practice, my witchy practice. I never did with them. I mean, of course you do stuff that's, you know, once in a while. Let me go get my hair done. Let me, I couldn't ever get my nails done because I worked in a hospital and in a pharmacy, and we could not have fake nails, and that just kind of continues on to right now. So not only that, but I work from home, and I am going on vacation tomorrow. But when you guys see this, it will already be tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading this one ahead of time, as well as a bunch of other videos I already have lined up. But this one I feel needs to come out tomorrow, so I made some space to push all my other videos back so that I could add this on there. I might get my nails done out there with my sister-in-law. So as we're doing this, I'm adding all of these wonderful herbs on here. Look at that. Think about all of the self-love that you need to bring to yourself, do for yourself. But as I was saying, I'm finally able to do things for myself and go on my trips. Like I went to Scotland and England, and I know you guys heard me talk about that. I would have never been able to do that, having kids at home, buying all these decks. I never, again, would have never been able to do that with all of my kids, because they all have needs and they always came first. I was a busy mom. They all had sports, Boy Scouts. I was a Boy Scout mom. I had 3 boys. Taking them to camp, paying for camp. We would go to Lake Chautauqua in New York. That was their their summer Boy Scout camp. Okay, so that is done. Here's what it looks like. So I'm gonna clean off my hands a little bit. Cleanse this whole area right here. Okay. I think that bell ringing just woke up my dog. Okay. So I'm going to add this in here. This is an agate slab. I'm going to move these back. so that I have room here. So we're not going to completely get rid of this yet, because I will be using this again, and I will show you what we're going to do with it. I'm going to set it aside so I don't spill it everywhere, because Selena can get messy. So we're going to bring this forward. And then this is the salt I made in a previous video. Again, this salt still smells incredible. I'm going to make just a cute little circle around this. This is my love salt. Add some quartz, pink quartz. This doesn't look pink, but it is. It's a very pale pink. And it's shaped like a heart. So I'm going to put that there. Here's my lighter, big witch energy. That's exactly what we're doing. So as we set this one aside for a moment, I'm going to bring my cauldron forward. And I'm going to read to you my letter, which had me already in tears earlier. It's a letter to myself. Dear Selena, I love you and all of your imperfections. You are uniquely you and have had to shed a lot of baggage to be here. It isn't all fully unloaded, but you are getting there. You have a great heart. You are giving and welcoming. You look at life with awe and see it as an adventure. Never lose that part of you. Love and continue loving. I am proud of you. This Selena and those from all of your past lives lived for us, all of us. And signed, Heart, Selena. So this was a really hard one. Debbie and Carla and Rochelle. This was a really hard one to do. But it was so needed. If anyone watching hasn't done this or hasn't joined the group, you are completely missing out on all of this healing work that we are doing for ourselves. So this paper that I used came from a friend. This is infused spell paper. And it has the Yang Yang, Lang Lang, there we go, Lang Lang, sandalwood, butterfly pea powder, mallow powder, and mica. So it comes from the Salty Empath. She's in Canada, and she's such a good friend, and I love all of her stuff. So I wrote it on spell paper because I'm going to be burning this. So I am folding this towards me because I'm bringing this in. And we are going to add this into my cauldron. As I'm going to burn it in my cauldron, I'm going to remember what I wrote in this letter. Think about all of that self-love and work that I'm doing on myself, the healing work especially. So yeah, so here's and then I'm going to add some of these herbs in here. And it smells amazing. And infused paper, the rest of the herbs that were used for my candle. It smells incredible. And my love letter is going up to the sky. So as that is sitting there, I'm not going to do the full spread. I've done it earlier with a different deck. In this deck, let's move this out of the way because it's about to get spilled. I'm using the Earth Woman Tarot by Tarn Ellis. We have a deck study coming up with that one with Carrie's Mystical Musings. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to review all the majors 1 week and then all of the other four suits in the 4 other weeks. So try not to blow out my candle because I'm not going to do that when I have the candles going and I'm shuffling my cards. I'm trying to be gentle. Okay. What self-love message? What self-love message do you have for me? What self-love message do you have for me? There it is. There's 2 cards that came out. 3 cards. Wow. Wasn't expecting 3 cards. I only wanted 1 card, but I guess we will take them. So the 5 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Swords. So let me tell you, I despise the swords. I also despise the wands. To me, they are always so hard to work with. I mean, not so hard to work with. They're so hard to take in that message. So here we have the 5 of Swords. So you have the 3 women here. The woman in the front is holding on to those 3 swords. The 2 have put their sword down and are walking away. And this shows that there was a battle that had taken place there. Look at the background. You can see the storm. And you can see that even though there's that storm in the background, it's letting you know that this dispute, this battle is not over with. There's still unresolved conflicts. So even though this card is telling us that even though there's some sort of disagreement and you're feeling like loss or hurt over it, you are lacking that closure that you need, that clarity. There's still tension. Choose your battles wisely. The 9 of Wands. It's about persistence, challenges. So you can see that woman there. She's standing in front of all of her wands. Look at the sky. There's that moon in the background. It looks like lavender or probably heather. And this shows you that you've come a long way. You have jumped over those hurdles that I talked about in the Five of Swords. Shows that you are ready to overcome any of the challenges that are coming in the future. And your focus and strength will take you through it. Your strength within you. I mean, look at her stance. Isn't that beautiful? And the Nine of Swords. Ugh, look at this card. Look at the worry. All the swords up on right above her head. It looks like she got woken up from a nightmare. And those swords are the negative thoughts that she has about herself. So you can either choose to accept what those concerns are, those negativities, those worries, and obsess over them and let them hang over your head. Or you can manifest them and turn them into positive. You have to remember that your thoughts are so strong. And even though your feelings are valid, they're not always true. Yeah, change your mindset. Don't let this take over you. Take over your inner peace. Wow, that was pretty profound. I would like to thank you all for stopping in, for saying hello. Let me know if you do any self-love spells or rituals for yourself. And if you plan on doing so and posting a video, please tag me in it so that I can see your self-love spells and rituals. I think as women, we need to encourage other women to do this for themselves, to do this even though it is hard work. It's definitely needed. It's definitely needed, and this month's challenges and suggestions for the February self-love between Debbie and Carla and Rochelle has been absolutely amazing and very much needed. I will say that. So thank you all for stopping by. This is Selena from Essence of the Moon, and please be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself, nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit. And I will see y'all in the next video. Have an incredible and magical day. Bye.